Hello everybody and welcome to another video of R&R Partners. My name is Ruxandra and today I'm going to talk about 5 myths about the Romanian work visa. We have chosen this topic because we noticed that you really enjoy our videos about how to obtain a work visa in Romania, how to work here legally, but we also saw that there are many questions that repeat themselves and many myths on this subject, so we're going to debunk them all. And make sure to stay up until the very end because the last myth might really surprise you. And as always, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to drop us a like and also to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Myth number 1 about the work visa in Romania is that just anybody can employ you, which is quite false. Unfortunately, if a company in Romania wants to take on a non-EU citizen, so somebody who actually needs a visa in order to work here, they need to go through quite a complicated process to obtain the work permit for that person. We call it in Romanian aviz de muncă. Therefore, if you want to come and work in Romania, there are 2 things you should do. Firstly, you should first of all find an employer, somebody who is really willing to pay for your work and bring you here as their own employee. Secondly, if they want to bring you here as their own employee, you should also make sure that they are willing to go through the process of obtaining a work visa for you. Maybe many companies think it is quite easy, it doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of money, but the reality is kind of different. And by the way, if you're somebody who wants to come to Romania on a work visa, or you are a company who wants to employ non-EU citizens in Romania as workers, you can also book a legal consultation with us. We'll leave a link down below, because each client needs tailored advice, and if you need specific advice for your own case, we should really talk directly through a video call, or you can come to our office in Bucharest and have a legal consultation. But coming back to the myth about the work visa, we mentioned that not every company can employ a non-EU citizen. They must get this thing called aviz de muncă. During this process, they must produce quite a lot of paperwork. They should also show why that person is needed in Romania, why they cannot employ a Romanian citizen. They must make a special announcement in a paper in Romania, and so on and so forth. Also, regarding you, the one who wants to come here to Romania to work, watch out for scammers. We heard from clients and potential clients that there are many companies and people out there who will say, oh, pay us this amount, like tens of thousands of euros, and we will bring you to Romania and you'll be able to live here. Most of them are scammers. They just want your money, so make sure not to send any money to any company that is not legit, especially if they don't have legal background, if they're not a certified law office, because most probably they will just run with your money and you will really be unable to get it back, because it would be really complicated to find them, to file a police report. It's really a bother, so it's better not to get to that point. So, bottom line, do not make any travel plans, do not pay any money unless you make sure that the company who is willing to employ you is really legit. They want to go through the process of getting a work permit for you. Only later can you make preparations in that sense. And another thing I just want to say really quickly, because we get this question a lot in the comment section, by email, and even on the messenger option on our website. We do not employ people, we do not bring people to Romania through our company. This is highly illegal. If I wanted to employ a person, it would most probably be a lawyer or somebody with legal background, most probably from Romania. So we are not that kind of company. We do not bring people, we are not a travel service, we are an actual law office who is specialized in immigration law and commercial law, but we cannot bring you here to Romania as a worker or as a traveler. This is not something that we do. But speaking of questions we get in the comments or by email, if during this video you have any on-point questions, like not really complicated things that need you to write to us a lot, just on-point questions, please drop them in the comment section below. We answer to each and every comment that we get. We really enjoy to see what made sense from our video, what is still unclear. So make sure to do that either now during the discussion or later when the video is over. But let's just jump to the second myth about the Romanian work visa. This myth says it does not matter what country you come from, everybody must get a work visa in order to work in Romania legally. This is of course untrue. As I mentioned, this type of visa is necessary for non-EU workers who want to come to Romania and get employed. In other words, if you are a Romanian citizen, so a Romanian passport holder, of course you do not need a work visa in order for somebody to employ you. Speaking of passports, you should also check out our video about 5 myths about the Romanian passport. We'll try to leave the link somewhere here in a card. And if you are a citizen, somebody from the European Union, again, you do not need a work visa in order to come to Romania and work here legally. For you, the best solution is to just come here, get the Romanian residency at the immigration office called EG. They get you a piece of paper who has a Romanian CNP, a personal identification code that is used for your employer also to declare taxes for you, to pay those taxes, and eventually to get you as their employee. We also made a video about residency for EU citizens. We'll try to leave it in a card here so you can check it out. So you do not need work visa if you are a Romanian citizen, so Romanian passport holder. You do not need it if you are an EU citizen, but if you are from outside the European Union, you need it. We have noticed that we have many questions from you guys from non-EU countries, especially from India, Bangladesh, hi you guys, Sri Lanka, but also from other various countries. Many people want to come to work in Romania, which really makes us happy. We have many Romanian people who are going abroad for work, so we really need that influx of non-EU citizens coming here and filling the positions that have remained vacated. And speaking about non-EU citizens, I just want to make another small mention. There are 3 exceptions. We have citizens from the US, Canada or Japan who can come to Romania in another way. If they want to live here longer, they can open their company and do business here, and then they don't need a special type of visa, either work visa or religious volunteer visa, in order to stay here. We also made a video about this special situation. We will leave it in a card so you can check it out. Now let's go to the third myth about the Romanian work visa. We have many people asking us, can I switch employers while I am in Romania? This is a myth. You cannot just jump from employer to employer when you come to Romania on a work visa. Remember when I mentioned at myth number 1 about the aviz de muncă, the work permit? This is a special piece of paper that is given for a certain company to employ a certain person. So, for example, if you come to work in the construction business, and you are employed by company business plus SRL, and later you find out you can get a better offer, maybe better work conditions, a better wage at company pro business SRL. So in that case, don't just jump to pro business SRL, don't go to them to work on the next day, because this is highly illegal. The immigration office will have you declaring that you work at the company who really brought you here. And even if you don't have a good relationship with the ones who brought you here to Romania, you must do the transition legally. To that end, you must make sure that your initial work permit and residency have not expired. Once they expired, you're pretty much done. You must go back to your home country and apply again with your new employer. And we know many people have been deported from Romania because they were working at a company, another company, not the one who brought them here to work. So this is highly illegal. You can get deported, brought back to your home country. This will remain in your record. You might also get an interdiction to come to Romania for a certain period of time, 1, 2, 3 years. This doesn't really look good in your history. So if you can do the transition legally, please do that and make sure your residency does not expire before that moment. Now we got to myth number 4. The myth says that once you come to Romania to work, you can just jump right to travel or to work in another Western European country. And of course, this is simply not true. If you come to Romania, not only must you remain at your own employer, the one who brought you here, but you cannot just travel to other countries freely. First of all, at the moment when we are filming this video in fall 2022, we are not yet part of Schengen area. There are discussions that Romania will get in the Schengen area, and we're very excited about those. Recently, Germany issued a statement saying that the country is okay, like pretty much okay for us to enter Schengen. So we are really looking forward to that. But at this very moment, we are not in the Schengen zone. Western European countries are part of Schengen, so again, you cannot just go there freely to work or to travel or to stay with your family if you have a Romanian work visa. There are, however, a few exceptions for travel. So if you are from a non-EU country like Ghana, India, Bangladesh, if you come here to work in Romania, you can travel to Cyprus, to Bulgaria, again, just for travel, for leisure. They cannot just, like somebody from that country, an employer cannot just take you as their own employee. So please take that into consideration when making your travel plans. And each time you want to make a travel plan for outside Romania, please check with the embassy, with border police, because what I'm talking about are actually conventions between these countries which can potentially change in the future. So don't take my word for it, make your own research when the moment comes to see if anything changed. Also, we have passed the COVID phase at the moment. We don't have many travel restrictions related to COVID, but again, this might change in the future, so who knows. And if you stayed up until now, congratulations! You will find out about the fifth myth, and as I told you, I think it's one of the most important things about the Romanian work visa. Myth 5 is that you can stay however you want in Romania with a work visa. This is not true, of course. If you made a little bit of research on this subject, you might know that a work visa is actually the thing you need to come from your home country to Romania and stay here for a little while until you apply for Romanian residency. So your steps are like this. Step number 1, you get the work visa when you are in your home country. Come to Romania, you can use this visa for maximum 90 days. During this period of 90 days, but before your last month preferably, apply for your Romanian residency permit at the immigration office called EG. You should go to the EG office from the city where you are actually located. So if you're working and living, for example, in Constanța, you go to EG Constanța. If you're living in Bucharest, go to EG Bucharest. And as a third step, if you're interested about getting permanent residency in the future for Romania, this is great. You must make sure that your temporary residencies will be one after the other, so you don't have gaps in your stay in Romania. We also made a video about permanent residence in Romania because we noticed this is a subject that is highly requested, and you should check it out on our channel. So these were the 5 myths about the Romanian work visa. Hope you enjoyed our video. In the meantime, don't forget to follow us on social media. We're very active on Facebook, Instagram, and also on LinkedIn. And until next time, have a lovely day. Bye bye.